All right, so about to take a break for lunch, but I have got this conduit run and the box mounted. There's no wire in it, and I just mocked up one outlet, but there'll be two there. I'm probably going to run a conduit down, maybe all the way to the floor, and forward towards the living room for when this seat's flipped around, put one at the footboard or something on the other side. And I need to run one for where the TV will live. It's just galvanized conduit and regular, handy boxes. But I use some bright copper paint that Lowe's sells that I'm going to use on some PVC trim in other places. And it's, it's not perfect, but it's pretty convincingly copper. Probably get rubbed off and won't look as great, but, not too bad with all the copper accents we got in the bathroom. I think it'll look nice. And it's, a little nicer than just galvanized conduit. But I didn't want to try to run it through the walls and worry about hitting the wires, mounting stuff. And the industrial look is cool. So I'm going to do that. The other project that I've been working on today is working on finishing out the walls in the living room. They were partially done, so everything from this window forward wasn't done at all. It was just basically bare metal. So I've got it insulated with some foam board and some spray foam and 3/8 plywood. I wish they had used plywood on the back part. They used particle board. I hate that stuff. But I used some 3/8 plywood. This stuff here, nothing fancy because it's underlayment. And then the same real wood siding pieces. I think we're going to paint these white. That's why I went ahead and used the white headed nails, because I don't care. They're going to get painted. But I think we're going to do like a chalk paint, whitewash, milk paint kind of style. So you'll see the grain of the wood, but it'll be kind of faintly white. This window was blocked. No, this one wasn't yet blocked. That one was blocked completely with the particle board when I got the bus. But that's a dumb idea, partly because this is the living room and windows are nice, but also because you may need to service the windows. And if you just block over them, you're screwed. This, you can see the rubber needs replacing. I have it. I just haven't had the time and the help to take it out and re-ring that with new seal. He painted it, you can tell, because of the crappy job, the previous owner. I may clean that off. I may not. I haven't yet decided. The TV is going to cover half of that window and half of this window. It's going to be a 65-inch at least TV in here. And I'm going to put a piece of plywood with some trim up here that it mounts to. And it'll obscure the windows, but you can take it down to access them. So I got this side done. I've got the plywood and such and plenty more of the siding I've got to do from the kitchen counter forward. The bottom half is going to be hidden behind the couch. So I may or may not side it after I get the plywood up. I haven't yet decided, but I definitely want to go ahead and get the plywood up and get this little bit insulated and such. My diesel heater is going to live under the couch, and I'm going to do something fun with some copper, I think, for a backsplash up there. These windows he obviously also painted and intended to cover over, I guess. I am going to probably black them out better, sand them so the runs are gone, and spray them with an actual even layer or brush on some nice thick paint. I'm not sure yet. But I think I'm going to leave them blacked out because this is the TV room and the couch will block the bottom half of them anyway. Though we may change our mind and want them clear. I don't know. There'll be curtains even if they are clear. So that's what I've been working on today. And yeah, I did one other thing last weekend. I didn't have much time, but I had just a little bit of time to mess with the nightmare that was back behind the driver's seat. It may look like a rat's nest now, but it was way worse. That little control board down there is a level meter for all the tanks. It's not fully functional, and I've got to figure out why. I may just replace it. But I mounted this. This is the valve that operates the air seat for the passenger that lowers. And you can see a buck converter, and security camera, hard drive, and computer down there. Got it all up off the floor, and I may, do some sort of trim out down here, or just leave it for quick, easy storage. Right now, it's just where I slide the shade. Can't do it one-handed, apparently, but it's just where I've been sliding the shade when traveling, and then it goes in the windshield when we get where we're going. But a little tidy up here and there. I'm running some more 120 outlets. That's why there's some handy boxes here. I'm going to put some, I think, one under the dash for a heat, defrost, electric defrost, and or at least one up here. And I'm probably going to put one somewhere over here for the passenger as well, just so devices can stay charged. But not a lot of progress, but a little bit here, a little bit there. Getting it done.